Hello, this is Linda K. Black. Secrets to a Happy Marriage is what other people tell me, okay? It's not my opinion, but this is a little bit different. But I was thinking this morning, I was thinking about, like Elizabeth Taylor. She married her husband twice, Richard Burton, but they should have worked it out. I mean, that would have been wonderful if they could have worked it out, but she really loved him, and she actually married him twice. Okay, and then I wanted to mention, like Marilyn Monroe. I know she was in foster care, and she didn't want to go to another foster family, so they talked her into getting married, and she married a man that was good, and then she got a job in a factory, and in the factory, somebody took a picture of her, and that's where her career started. Okay, I guess they divorced, and then she married a man that was a baseball player, but he was jealous of her. He didn't like them exploiting her, for sexuality. But I know that he loved her, and he put flowers on her grave all those years, when she was dead, I think he did really loved her. And later, she married Arthur Miller, and Arthur Miller said she was the saddest woman he ever met in his life. She was the saddest woman. That was sad, But, and then later on, of course, she married, not married, she went after the president. Okay, the president. But you know what? It was sad. It's too bad that she couldn't find the right person, and love them, and they would love her, You have to learn to be honest, loyalty, commitment, communication. I know Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, and all the people nowadays I tell them about Roy and Dale Evans. They've never heard of them. Okay, but Roy, he was king of the cowboys, and she was the queen of the cowgirls. But you know what? They were married, and they never went to bed mad. They never went to bed mad. They forgave each other every night. And that's a secret to happy marriage. Forgive each other. You need to forgive each other, work things out. Some people say happy wife, happy life. But I know a husband, he needs his way too, And there's no reason for a man to tell his wife no. She is not a child. She should be able to do whatever she wants to do, and it's best for the family. And the husband should get his way also, what he wants. As much as they can, they work together. I know there's one person that told me when I broke my hip in the ambulance, I asked them, what's the secret to happy marriage? And they said, like in this ambulance, we have to work together. We have to work together. But I'm going a different way. But I want to talk about, Howard Hughes. There's one lady, he married her, but she wasn't going to go to bed with him. Like a lot of women went to bed with him, and a lot of women thought he loved them. But this lady, she wouldn't go to bed with him until they're married, but she buried him out on a boat in the ocean, and they said, I guess for reasons it wasn't legally binding, but she got married. She was the one he married. He didn't marry the others, right? I never heard of the others. Okay, but I'm saying there's a lot of people, famous people, they couldn't find the one. You have to learn to find one. You find one, and then you be faithful. You be loyal. You be loyal. And communication is very important. And forgiving each other is very important. And all these different people give me advice on my secrets to a happy marriage. Like, never argue when you're mad. You wait till you're calm. Don't argue when you're mad. Wait till you're calm. And before you get married, you have to think about who you're marrying. You know? And there was somebody else I was going to talk about. I think I'll talk about tomorrow. But you know what? But once you get married, you try your best to be faithful. You have a wedding ring. You have a ring on. Say you have a ring on. And if somebody else chases you, you say no, no, no. If you're a married man and someone's chasing you, they're no good. God made marriage, okay? And I was a preschool teacher my whole life, and all the parents that I taught, most of them had 2 kids, but they wish they would have had 3. So I tell a lot of people, have 3 kids. You'll have 3 kids. And I think right now, a lot of people are going back to having 3 children, you know? But you have to, it takes a lot of time to raise kids, a lot of effort, but you can do it, you know? And it's worth it. Because you only live once here on this earth. But you know, you believe in God or Jesus and the Holy Spirit, God's going to make a new heaven and a new earth, okay? But believe in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And I hope you marry a Christian. And that's one of the secrets to a happy marriage, is marrying a Christian, having Christian Bible principles, okay? Okay, bye, and talk to you later. Okay, bye.